Well, congratulations on a great afternoon's work for you personally and the team. That must feel like a really big 3 points.
Yeah, for sure. We knew it was going to be difficult, to get back to winning ways after our recent form. So, of course, a tough game, and happy that we win, first of all, and happy to be on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, take us through that first half. Was it a case of feeling your way through it, picking your moments, and really being patient for that opportunity when it would come?
Yeah, I think when you're going through tough times as a team, it's about fighting your way through to a victory, which it was today. We had to. It was not always beautiful, but we knew we had to get a goal and then defend our goal with our lives, and I think the boys did really well.
Yeah, the goal came thanks to you. Does it feel like a weight off your shoulders, that first Premier League goal now?
Yeah, of course. I'm aware that it's been a long time coming, and I've been trying to get back to my best form, and I'm still on the way, but I'm happy to have that goal.
Is it something that has been weighing on you, and do you feel almost a release now that could be you up and running, that you have one on the board?
I think it's a mix. Of course, the most important, the best feeling today is that we win the game. That's the best way to get a good spirit within the group, and that's helpful for the individual as well. But yeah, of course, I'm a striker, so scoring goals will always help me.
How much belief do you think as a side then you can take from this, and what does it do for the direction of travel now for this team in a big week?
Yeah, I think we have to use this win in a good way, but also be humble, because we've had a tough time. So one win doesn't necessarily mean that we're back. We have to stay focused and keep working hard to keep this momentum.
All right, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It took him 6 games and 10 shots, but Alexander Isak finally has a Premier League goal for Liverpool. Is it fair to say, Mo, then, that the overwhelming feeling, both for Isak scoring and Liverpool getting back to winning ways, is relief?
Almost perfect day, wasn't it? No injuries. Isak scoring, which is huge. He's been in for a lot of criticism lately, and of course a clean sheet as well with all their problems at the back. So, I mean, it was almost the perfect result, nearly perfect performance. I mean, they weren't at their absolute amazing best, but they were solid enough. They 100% deserved to win the game. They controlled it throughout, and yeah, and all that without Mo Salah as well. It'll be interesting to see if he gets a look in next game now.
Well, let's take a look at Isak's goal, the one that opened the scoring for Liverpool then. Owen.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Liverpool dominated. I thought Florian Wirtz was fantastic. I thought Szoboszlai played great. I love this little ball from Wirtz around the corner. Great turn from Gakpo. And a fabulous finish, Mo. Talk me through that.
That reminds me of the goal he scored for Newcastle in the cup final against Liverpool. I mean, this is not, let me tell you, an easy finish when the ball just bounces up, and to punch it low like that, to keep it down with pace, bang into the bottom corner. That is class. Look at this for a finish. Boom.
How's that?
I mean, right into the corner. That is so much more difficult than he made it look. Brilliant finish.
Yeah, cool as ice as well. What did you make of this, though? Because Lucas Paquetá just back from suspension and then gets sent off as well. Let's show you what happened, because there was a yellow card and then another one shortly after.
Well, that's a foul, obviously, from Fulkrug there. And then he has a little moan up, puts his arms up, gets a yellow for that. I can kind of understand, but he's obviously frustrated. The problem is, look, I mean, if you're going to be in the rest phase for a minute, anybody moaning for 5 seconds is annoying. Never mind doing it for a minute. So, in the end, the refs are, mate, I've had enough. It's Christmas, be nice to people, and send him on.
It's Christmas.
Well, soon. You've got to be in the Christmas cheer. You can't be moaning at people for a minute, Jules.
No, exactly. I think that's correct. I mean, we've got a game coming up in about 15 minutes, so we can't focus on it all, but that lasted for over a minute. He was in the referee's face. I actually questioned some of his teammates. I questioned Paquetá, but I questioned some of his teammates. They had to pull him away. He went, and he went, and he went, and he went for a 4th time, and the referee finally had enough, and I don't blame him. If you see it in its entirety, I don't think many people will blame the referee.
Well, since you've reminded us we're on a time limit, let's get to the second goal, shall we? Because another great finish here from Cody Gakpo to secure the 3 points for Liverpool.
Yes. Again, a little bit of a bitty build-up, let's say. The ball just bobbling around a bit. I thought Joe Gomez was very good today. Did exactly what he needed to do, shored up that defence. We all know he's not amazing going forward, but he gets a nice little assist, which is cool. Defensively, West Ham will be disappointed. They committed there, but lovely touch and bang. 2-0 finished the game in injury time.
I thought Joe Gomez was class. I thought Szoboszlai was probably the best player on the pitch, Vert second, but I thought Joe Gomez showed up that right back position, which is an issue. We said before the game, defend well, keep a clean sheet, and you'll be fine. And Liverpool were in control. And are they back in the mix? You know, are they only 2 points off?
Yeah.
2 points off second?
I do think Liverpool, for many, many years, they've been about outscoring teams, but I think for the first time in a long time, a clean sheet today will be on the top of Arne Slot's agenda before the game, closely followed by Isak getting off the mark as well. So I think those two things are huge positives for Liverpool.
As you mentioned, a near-perfect day for Liverpool. Here is their manager, Arne Slot.
Well, Arne, is that relief, pride? How do you sum up your emotions after that one?
No, to a certain extent, definitely a relief. If we've lost so many times, then winning is important. At least getting a result, and if you keep a clean sheet, you have a chance of a win. You have definitely a result, but because we scored two, we had a win.
What do you think was key? I suppose particularly in that first half, where you look at some of the early goals that you've conceded recently. What perhaps made you more stable this afternoon?
That we hardly conceded a chance, and that one chance they had didn't go in, and I think that chance was just before the final whistle. And in the meantime, I think we were able to create our chances again, as we've done throughout the past few weeks as well. But we gave away in other games much more than we did today, and that was, of course, from our side much better.
And is that shape? Is it tactical? Is it belief? A mix of all three?
It helps if you don't go 1-0 down after 5 minutes, because then you have to change the game and you are more open. And now we could control the game more, especially after going 1-0 up. The only moment when I saw when I saw my team had a bad run of results was, I think, the last 5 minutes when they went down to 10 men. I didn't saw a team. I saw a team that was surviving, but surviving in a good way, because they threw themselves in front of crosses, won their headers inside our box. But normally, if you're in a better run of form, the other team goes down to 10. You're able to outplay it a little bit better, but no time to criticize the game. I think we've played the game I wanted us to play. Hardly conceded anything and scoring 2 goals.
It's interesting what you say there. I did wonder the lack of celebrations maybe around the second goal as well. Was that reflective of a side that has been through a lot recently?
The lack of...
quite muted celebrations we noticed from yourself and from the team as well.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe they had to put a lot of effort in, or I don't know why it was. I think what I did saw was that it meant a lot to the players, and it meant a lot to our fans as well, because they had to travel a long way to come over here to support a team that's performing and having very poor results lately. But they were there for the team from start to finish, so that was, and I think they were, as we, very happy with the 2-0 when we scored that one.
Does it feel like a significant goal for Alexander Isak?
Yeah, I think it does, yeah. He was already twice or maybe 3 times quite close to scoring his first today, but also in other games, but definitely also today. And no, I don't think I was planning to give him many more minutes, because I saw him standing with his hand on his knees 1 or 2 times just before he scored. But that's why I think it was important for him and for us as a team that he scored that goal today.
What does this result do then for the difficult period that you have been in and going forward in a busy week, which you can now try and build on?
Yeah, it's a first step, although we know on Wednesday we face Sunderland again. We are a very strong team, played yesterday, so it's a very busy schedule for everyone. Good team, but it's a good first step for us that at least we won the game and had a clean sheet, and that's, I think, the way to move forward. But no guarantees for Wednesday. I hope, just like the away fans, the home fans will be just as supportive for us from start to finish on Wednesday, which we can expect, because they're always like this. And hopefully the players can bring in the same performance as today.
All right, thanks for your time today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Liverpool's first away win in the Premier League since September has seen them move up to 8th. They are 21 points now, just 2 points behind Chelsea, who are involved in that humdinger. The last one still to come in match week 13 to bring us home. It's Chelsea versus Arsenal. For that one,
Alexander Isak's first Premier League goal for Liverpool proved decisive as the Reds secured a much-needed 2-0 victory at West Ham, a result that halts a worrying run and offers Arne Slot a platform to rebuild momentum. Isak's composed finish from Cody Gakpo's pass in the 60th minute broke a stubborn deadlock, and Gakpo himself added a late strike in stoppage time to seal the 3 points. The win ended a run in which Liverpool had managed just 1 victory in 7 league matches and moves them back up the table into the top half. On the surface, the result reads as a pragmatic away performance, but the deeper picture is more revealing. Liverpool were cautious and compact for long spells, prioritizing defensive discipline and structured transitions rather than flamboyant territorial dominance. That conservatism limited West Ham's threat after Lucas Paqueta received 2 yellow cards for dissent and was sent off. But it also suited Liverpool's current need for control. The team conceded fewer risky midfield turnovers and showed clearer patterns in circulation compared with recent disjointed displays. Isak's goal was the result of improved off-the-ball movement and sharper link-up play from the wider players. Cody Gakpo's assist and late finish underline his importance as both a creator and a finisher, while the new striker finds his Premier League rhythm. Florian Wirtz again drew praise for his positioning and interplay, providing the kind of attacking balance that has been missing in recent weeks. Crucially, Mohamed Salah was absent from the starting lineup, a selection that underlines Slot's willingness to tweak personnel in search of functionality rather than reputation. Defensively, Liverpool looked more organized. Compact lines reduced the space between defense and midfield, and the fullback rotations were less exposed than in previous matches. Yet questions remain. The victory papered over persistent issues: squad cohesion, the integration of high-profile signings, and the lack of a settled front line when key figures are rotated. Slot will want to see this disciplined template replicated against tougher opponents. If Liverpool can combine this defensive stability with increased creativity in the final third, the temporary relief provided by this win could become genuine momentum. For now, the result is both a reprieve and a reminder of how fragile progress still is.